As you all know, Pharrell Williams now living the artistic life in Paris, France. But I guess he is not planning to be stuck only inside his LV studio for so long. First, when we hear the news that Pharrell Williams is now the creative director of luxury French house for menswear, we can quickly think of Pharrell stuck in the studio, cause that's how it's normally artists of any field are working. When we say we are working inside a studio, it is all the same stuff: eat, sleep, work, eat, sleep, and work, and deadline. But mostly a designer inside a huge luxury house, it is almost the same thing, because you have to follow the Fashion Week calendar and deadlines are most important. But Pharrell Williams is different. Have you heard about Human Race Skincare? What about the Adidas Samba collaboration? Not enough time to talk about the Moncler collaboration? And also the Billionaire Boys Club clothing line? And maybe this is not the end of the big list in his artistic dynamism. But mostly Pharrell Williams fans are wishing to hear some news about his music album coming out soon. The music maybe, cause I've heard he's actually working on his music album in his LV studio. It makes sense, cause that's why it's called a studio for all the creative scene to be made. Studio doesn't mean only for designing a luxury clothing collection, but studio is for all creativity comes alive. Music to dance to even a nice LV damier trunks. It feels like Pharrell only waited for so long this day to come and was already getting ready and packed his bag to stay and live in Paris, France. He also works with other brands other than the French luxury house. Pharrell Williams and his creative friends from all over the world from the US and Japan are back in Paris, and this is some serious business going on. Did you know Pharrell held an art and luxury auction preview in Perrotin Gallery in Paris Matignon? The artworks and the luxury designer pieces, or the books, were presented here with so many inspiring arts. What I felt during the auction preview, all of the auction lots are from his real friends. Not only this auction is named just Friends. These days we talk about a lot of collaborative works between the brands and the artists, musicians, or even actors and influencers. But this is not about collaboration simply working together and put your creative minds into a planned marketing. It is genuine collaboration between friends who loves fashion, arts, music, luxury, and of course their lifestyles. Before visiting this Pharrell's Joopiter auction preview, I thought maybe they are only music-related pieces. But then I was surprised how much he loved fashion, and so many times he collaborated with luxury fashion directors in France. Nothing can be compared when you have a true friendship that comes from the heart, and not only from the heart when you have a different part of personalities and different perspectives. All can be collaborated in different forms.
Was it with pastel color? Oh, those are...
It's these markers.
Markers. So cool.
But now I'm running out.
Have you ever heard of the group Daft Punk? Did you know Daft Punk released a drumless edition of Lose Yourself to Dance featuring Pharrell Williams recently? I went to the music listening premiere of the new album of Daft Punk in Centre Pompidou, Paris, last summer. Yes, EDM music is art, and what is art is Daft Punk. Do I like EDM? I don't love a certain music, but when I listen to something has good vibes, I will listen again and again. I guess that's what everyone is doing with the Daft Punk music.
D'avoir attendu longtemps pour certains. Si vous voulez revoir le clip, il est en diffusion en continu dans le forum.
What is the definition of famous, the definition of being loved as an artist? Is when you have it near you again and again, can get you off of your mind even after a long time. Is timeless. Timeless does not mean it's still alive or breathing or living forever. It could be dead already. It could be buried inside history. But something is in your mind is timeless, and that's the scariest part. No wonder their new album is called Random Access Memories.